with 3 games: GTA 2, Gran Turismo 2 and Soul Blade. But all of that was, what was it, I paid £5 for the console, and then there was £6 with that and the games, so it was a bargain. Next I have a Dreamcast that I picked up, and it is super clean, really nice. So I've got another one and it isn't that clean, but this one is immaculate. No shit in there, it's absolutely pristine, like it's never been used. Super nice. So this is going to go in my collection, and it came with two pads. Must be, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but these pads are ugly, and I don't know if they're as good as some of the other pad designs, but anyway, and it came with one memory card thingy-bob, so that's cool. It came with all the wires, and it came with, I'm going to get Quake 3, ECW Anarchy Rules, ECW Hardcore Revolution, and also the Internet Browser Disc. So all that was a tenner. So, and that the tenner actually included a couple of PS2 games as well. I think I got 4 PS2 games and all of this for a tenner. So, you know, I managed to chuck in a couple more games just to sort of bring down the cost of everything together, which is a good little strategy to do. Just try and get something extra free. Always try and whack in something else for free, and then, you know, every purchase you buy, you get something else in there. At the end of the week, you got a load more extra stuff. So that's cool. Right, where are we going now? Here is a pile of odds and ends which I got. There's an Atari plug and play thing. Lights up, it's all working, which is good. Some extra PS2 leads, which are great because I've got the PS2s over there, which I'll need it for, and also the power things. It's great. So yeah, there's a few of those. There's a Wii lead there as well, which I got for free, so it's good. There's an Xbox controller, which, because I didn't have a controller with the Xbox that I bought. It's a bit it's very shitty actually, but for £1 I'll give it a good clean, and then it can go with the Xbox that I've got. And also, oh yeah, also there was 2 of these as well, the little Xbox, I don't know if it's just like the expansion, just to make the lead a bit longer, or wireless thing, I'm not sure, but there was 2 of those in there, which was cool. Yeah, and the other lead for the Xbox, yeah, that's cool. Okay, next got this nice 64 gold, and it's really smart. It's got a bit of writing on the back, but apart from that, it's absolutely excellent condition. So I was pleased. I paid £5 for that because I thought it was worth it all day long. So that was cool. And also off the same lady, I bought this Rumble pack for £2. So that's all good. I can go with that. We get another PS1. That was £1. So that can go with one of the PS1s I bought if it needs an extra one. Next up was this rather funky Namco PlayStation controller, PlayStation 1 controller, and the guy said, I can't really remember it, but he said it was for Ridge Racer, so you can give it a bit of action around the corners. We'll see. I don't know whether it'll work properly, but we'll give it a go. It's only 50p, and I haven't seen one before, so that's cool. from the same seller that I bought this from. I bought this big old bag of games. They're all PS1 games, and there's about 30 in there. There's nothing fantastic in there, but I paid a £5 for the whole bag, which I thought was a cracking deal. There's some nice cases in there, so worst case I can take out some shitty games and put some better games in that I may have with a cracked case. So, but for a £5, this was awesome. And then when I was rooting through it, I found this Gran Turismo 2 Disc 1 and Disc 2 promo only. So that on its own, you know, that's 4 times the value of this entire, you know, what I paid a £5. So that's cracking, that's great. And there's a Silent Hill promo in there as well. It's a demo, that one. Well, this one is a promo, so it's the whole game. It's good. So yeah, big old bag of crap there, but for a £5, cannot go wrong. So right, onto games. And this was all over the course of about 4 or 5 weeks. So I got Game Boy Advance, super screen, really nice. It's got the battery pack thing on the back, and I paid I think it was £5 for that, which was fine. I was happy with that. That was good. And like London buses, you don't find one for a while, and you get 2. So I paid a £5, and they've both got the battery packs in there. This one's not quite as nice as that one, but the screens are all. The screen on that's perfect. The screen on this one's got a bit of marking on it, but yeah, I paid a £5 for this one, and £3 for that one, which I thought, oh yeah, and it's got the game in there as well, Mario and Yoshi, and all good. Oh, that doesn't look great, does it? It does work though. I think the game's a little bit dodgy. So, yep. So that was £5. So £8. So what is that? £4 each. Can't go wrong. And lastly, with the Game Boy ones, I got this clear Game Boy Pocket, and that one works as well. So that was nice. Let's put Rugrats in there just to check it was working or not. So that's cool. Sorry about this, I'm going to lean over. One of my favourite things that I found over the last was this. Is the Super NES adapter. It converts the NTSC to be able to play on PAL, which is fantastic. So I was so pleased to get this, and I paid £2 for it. And she also chucked in these 2 NTSC games, which are shit, but you know. So I believe you just put in any PAL game, and then you can, just to get it going, and then you put the NTSC game over here. I'm not sure which way around they go actually, and then it will play any NTSC game. So that was great. You know, I know you can get conversions for £30, but it cost me £2 at a boot sale. You know, how often will you see these things? So I was really pleased with that. That was good. Okay. Alright, let's move on to Genesis and Mega Drive. Got this Winter Challenge, which it's complete in the box with all the bits and pieces in there. That was £1, and then Populous, complete in the box. I'm not going to take it out. £1. And then I got all of these for £6 altogether. So let's move up here. Mickey Mouse Castle of Illusion. Christ, I bought this when it came out.